Hey everyone, so I got a little excited talking about this holistic, polarizing community God has called us to. And I didn't quite get to the part where I get to unpack what we're doing as a ministry to move us in that direction. First off, then, I need to just remind you this isn't something we can control, this is a complete God thing. And because of that, we are called to pray. We're not going to ever see a great movement of God in our midst, in our family, in our church, anywhere else without prayer. So that's point one. Outside that, then, Stephanie, Pastor Jason, I, the rest of the team, really, we are making decisions, building calendars, generally coordinating us to move us in that direction so we can become that church that we unpacked a little bit on Sunday. This summer, as a family ministry, begins that process. But I really want you to understand this is just the beginning of a process. So there's some purposeful decisions that were made and directions we're moving that over the course of the next year, 2 years, even 3 years, we're going to start to see come to life and see kind of this movement of where we are now to really what we're called to do. So when we do things like Summerama, which I'm super excited about, it's really about kids encountering Jesus on their own terms, that we can build a foundation in them so that they can become difference makers, that they can become the leaders of tomorrow. So this Sunday, right after 9:30 service, we invite you to join us for an informational session on volunteering. We need about 40 people to pull this off well. And so I encourage you, come join in the party. And if kids isn't your gig, man, come anyway. And if you're like, man, I'm excited about this, not working with kids doesn't excite me, I say still come. I think you'll be surprised at the offerings you have. But then when you look at the rest of our family ministry and the calendar that we have set for the summer, you need to understand that too is to build this community. So when we do things like go to the park, go to the zoo, we have these different outings that are going on. This isn't about just having another event. This is really about the ability for you to build relationships within the church and outside of the church, all with the expectation that we are building that community that leads to life change. We don't want it all just to happen on Sunday morning. We really want to move you in a direction that you're adopting a lifestyle of ministry and mission and leading people to Jesus. So just by going to the park, hanging out with your kids, stuff you might do anyway, we can do that. And then if we look at the youth calendar, you're going to notice something similar as well. So yeah, we have fun events where we want them to build community, invite friends in and things of that nature. But we also have monthly service projects or mission events where they get to start learning what it's like to have that lifestyle. And yeah, these can be singular events, but I think you're starting to learn that's not our heartbeat. These are really meant to be catalyst movements that our students can launch off of and start adapting this lifestyle. So when you see other things like the Sunday night pursuit, that's what that all is about. This is about coming together on a regular basis, which this whole ministry is meant to be student-led eventually, this Sunday night where students can come worship Jesus as their heart is called to do that. And so eventually, I would love it that I'm not even teaching, and that's the goal. So my invitation is if you have a high schooler or a middle schooler, get them there Sunday night. Let them be on the front end of this movement, because we are not just out to have a youth group, we're out to change the world. So I'm excited. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. I'm excited where God called us to. God bless. Love you guys.